She's a favorite here at Bomb Shelter Comedy. Start clapping it right now. Give it up for my good friend and band Epps.
Hey guys, how are you? Have you had the water here? It's like a B plus. I don't know. If bars didn't exist, I just want to be hydrated ever. My name's Anne, and I had two best friends, and they both had terminal illnesses. I think it's because I have issues with long-term commitment. They are both now dead to me. Okay. My one friend, I mean, we're not friends anymore, but he had AIDS, and when we first met, he was like, Anne, just so you know, I'm not going to live that much longer. And I was like, oh, that actually works perfect for me. But then like a month into our friendship, he's like, good news, I went to the doctor and I found out I'm going to live till I'm 50. And I was like, ooh, I don't think I can commit to 17 years of friendship. So, and then my other friend, she had stage 4 breast cancer. And, you know, she was talking about her funeral and stuff, and, but it's weird, she didn't tell anybody really about that she had it, like, she didn't even tell her parents, but she did tell me, so that was fun. But now she's in remission, so she's gonna totally recover, but I did have to terminate our friendship. So the first time I did stand-up comedy was actually at my dad's funeral. You guys don't have to feel sorry for me, I killed. And then I was supposed to perform at another funeral, but I lost that gig. You guys get it? It was my friend. Okay. She got better, so it's a good story. It has a good ending. I was walking down the street and I heard this screaming, like this cacophony of screams. And I was like, what's that annoying sound? And I look over and there's just a bunch of children playing. And I was like, wow, I guess I forgot what happiness sounds like. Are you guys having fun? Are you? My cat died, so. It's true though, I'm terrible here, right? But no, she was a Persian cat, you know, she lived between 15 and 17 years. I mean, I thought she would live forever. We got her ashes back, and my mom wanted to sprinkle them in the woods, but I just wanted to sprinkle her in my coffee. So we could spend the day together, you know? And then at the end of the day, I would either pee or poop her out. I'm not really sure how ashes work, or how the digestive system works, you know? What's next for me? Should I get married, or? I don't know. My sister wanted to go new cat shopping, but then I farted in my room, and she farted in my room, and they merged together to form Fart Bubble. And then Fart Bubble curled up onto my bed, and I was like, oh my god, do I have a new pet? Fart Bubble, right? What was the... Okay, so do you guys do drugs, or...
Sometimes.
Big drugs fans? This person's smiling back here. I'm not a big drugs person, but I did microdose on Molly a couple nights ago. And thank you. And I was like, I don't feel anything, but like I was farting a lot. And my sister was like, yeah, you're doing Molly wrong. And she's like, I don't think that you're farting because of the Molly. I think it's just you in general. I'm like, no, it's definitely the Molly. Like, I feel really loose down there. Like, maybe I should go to the gynecologist. But I told my friend about it, who's here actually, and she said, no, it's Molly relaxes you, so it's probably just relaxing the wrong half. So. But you know, when I was high, I didn't realize it was. But I came up with a really great porn name. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
It's a three-piecer. I don't know what's it. Where there's 3 names that are mushed together. I don't know what that's called. But it's Raindrop, Snuggle Cloud. I just love that. It's so cute. I'm like, I will respond to Anne, Annie, or Raindrop. If you call, like, what? Me? Yes? Okay. It reminds me of the color blue for some reason. Am I still high? I don't know. So there's this Persian cat sanctuary we found in Pennsylvania. And I'm really excited about going. So I'm like, I already have a couple names picked out. One of them is Fart Bubble, because it's like unisex. And like another one, I don't know, maybe you can guess what it is. Raindrop Snuggle Cloud, right? RSC, okay. I'm like, yeah, my cat responds to Raindrop, I respond to Raindrop. It's a fun existence, you know. I'm lactose intolerant. Anyone here? Yes, that's right. But when I fly, I have this ritual where I like to go to Starbucks and I get a peppermint mocha with whole milk, okay? And then and I drink it like 15 minutes before we're in the air. And then once we're in the air, like you have to be up, I just start farting, and I just fart for the entire flight. But so the reason is there's a science logic behind it, okay? Like when you're up in the air, you can't smell very well. So like I'm always like, I don't feel like it's real, but I always do like a test tube just to make sure. And I'm like fart, and I'm like, oh my god, it really doesn't smell like anything. And then you just keep going, you know. And I just feel like everyone knows about it. And we're all farting the whole trip, and it's just circulating in the air. We're all breathing it in. And that's why you have jet lag when you get off the plane. Because it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, I get jet lag even if I'm only flying like an hour. That doesn't make any sense, right? If you guys want to, you know, try it and let me know, you can message me on Instagram. This is not a ploy for me to just get new followers, I swear. Okay. Your smile was so beautiful. I'm straight, but your smile was so beautiful. Just like electric. I don't like to do crowd work, but are you guys a couple? Have you seen her smile? Oh my god, I just saw like, Jesus Christ, stop staring at me. I'm not on stage right now. I'm just gonna look away. My goodness, my goodness. Have you guys seen those posters? It doesn't matter, I'm just trying to, oh my god, I looked again. I'll stop. Okay, I have really bad hips. Jesus, what is that? I have really bad hips, even though I'm not old yet. And I went to my physical therapist, and I was like, I don't understand why they're so tight. And I used to be a dancer, and not like a stripper, but like a dancer. And she's like, somebody just said woo. I said not a stripper, you guys. Jesus. I hate men right now. Anyway. Maybe I should be a lesbian, I don't know. I just don't like vaginas. It's fine. What was I talking about? Oh, so I have tight hips. Okay, so I was at the physical therapist, you know, and I was like, I can't believe my hips are so tight. I used to be a dancer. I was for a long time. And she's like, are you sure? And I was like, am I? Wait, I was just like questioning my whole history of my life. And I was like, yeah, I was a dancer. And she's like, I don't think so. And I'm like, oh my god, she's right, I was never a dancer. It's just weird how, you know, when people are really like, what is it, have high self-esteem, what is it, they're really like, this is what you're not, and you're like, oh, you're right, I agree with you. Is that Monks-Hausen by proxy? I can't talk. I'm so tired. That's not even a real thing. I said it wrong. Okay, I'll tell you guys another thing real quick. So when I first moved to New York, I was a lot heavier, oh my God, Anne, you've lost so much weight. Oh my God, thank you so much. But I was walking around the city and it felt like there was something on my butt, and I checked it and nothing was there. I was like, what is happening? And then when I got home, I checked under my pants and nothing was there. It was so confusing. Like, it felt like something was like flapping on my butt. And then I separated my butt cheeks and I pulled out an entire lettuce leaf. True story. And it was brown. It was brown. So it had gone through my body. It was like slippy slidey through my body. And I just feel like maybe it was kale because it was like really sturdy. But the weirdest part is that this isn't the first time this had happened. Another time, an entire raisin popped out. But you guys, I don't eat raisins. So I feel like maybe it was a grape going in. On that note, you guys, my name's Ann Van Epps, and I'm Annie in the City 2020. Follow me on Instagram.